Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song. We are so glad that you're joining us here on this lovely, what is it, a Tuesday? Am I right? A Tuesday? The days all blur together in summer when you're a teacher. You know how it is. It's so wonderful to see all of you. And before we get started today with our wonderful artist, Phil Hogg and Totnes, we'll come back to him in just a second because first it's time to say hello to all of you. First and foremost, everybody, give a big wave to everyone who's watching us out there on the live streams. Hello, folks. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're tuning in right now or in the future. We're so glad you're watching. And now, hello to everybody joining us in this Zoom room today. Hey to JoJo, our fearless leader in Tacoma Park, Maryland. Hello, hello to our artist of the day, Phil Hogg and Totnes. We'll come back to you in just a minute. Hello, Kevin in DC with your beautiful flute. Can't wait to see you playing. Hi to Caroline in DC. Hello to Susan G. Hello, hello to Arlene in Berkeley, California. How you doing? Hello to Sheila in Florida. Hey to Pauline and Dad in Newcastle in the UK. Hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Hello to Julie in Ontario, Canada. Aloysius in Westford, Mass. In the car. Hey to Kate in Charlottesville, Virginia. Hello to Cricket. Hi to Ruth and Clive in the pub in Stratford in the UK. Looks like you're having a wonderful meal. That looks lovely. Hello to Luda and maybe Marcus somewhere in Victoria, BC. Hi to Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Hey to Gary. Hello, hello to Delhi. Hi to Susan in Seattle. Mabel and One Cinnamon Bear. Hello to Anne in Silver Spring. Hello, hello, hello to Annette in California. Hey to Bob. Hello to the curly tops. I see one curly top, and maybe there are more bopping about somewhere, and we'll see them in a minute. Hello to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hey to Sharon. Hello to Jane in Texas. Storm in Massachusetts, and all of our friends joining us off camera. Oh, we just had a couple more pop on camera. Hi to Carol J in Connecticut and Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Hello, hello to Hindi, Nancy and her beautiful Irish cow, Leah, Hoda in BC, Elizabeth in California, Moon in Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia, and Bronwyn in Victoria, BC. All right. It is so lovely to see all of you here today. We're so glad to be with you. I am not sure what day it is in the Daily Antidote of Song. I believe it's 1,100 and what, 14? 15? I don't know. Someone put it in the chat. I'm not sure. 1,220. I was way off. Way off. Either way, we've been here every single day for those 1,220 days and loving every second of it. Now, let's bring to the stage someone who is absolutely not new to us, not new to this. You see him pretty much every day in here. Sometimes he's singing with other people, and sometimes he is the artist. Here he is, Phil Hogg. How you doing, Phil?
Hi, Aaron, and everyone. Hi, I'm fine. I hope all of you are doing well. Yeah, it's I'm definitely no stranger to being here, and it's
Certainly not.
lovely to be here.
So you are back home in Totnes, yeah?
Finally, yes, I was starting to lose track of where I actually really call home, as I'm sure all of you were as well. Where does he actually live? I think probably part of me lives on the road, like probably like Joe or some other people here as well. And I totally embrace that. I like that feeling. But technically, this is where I live in Totnes in South Devon, in the UK. Notoriously rainy, and it's living up to its reputation today. But it's a nice place to be. A bit coolish. You can probably see I'm wearing a pullover and kind of need it today here.
I'm quite jealous. It is very, very hot here, up here in New York, and I think in a
Mm,
lot of the United States it is still very much summer. And
yes.
for those of us who don't necessarily prefer the summer weather, we might be ready for a little bit of fall.
Well,
I
we
wish
mention
that
it
I had
often,
your
but
weather.
get that bus on the road and come over.
I know, yeah, for how easy it is to drive a bus from the US all the way to Totnes. It's a great bus route, just right underwater.
Mm.
So tell us a little bit about the song that you are going to sing for us today? You don't have to go too much into it. We'll talk about it a little bit after, but what song are you bringing us?
All right. Well, I heard this song and I thought that's a perfect song for the Daily Antidote. Just a positive message and just celebrating friendship and mutual support, really. So I encountered the song because I went to a wonderful concert about 3 weeks ago. I think I mentioned it in the chat here that I was going to see Mavis Staples. 83 years young. She was playing at the Union Chapel in London, which is a lovely venue. It's still a working chapel and a very atmospheric space. Uh, I didn't really know what to expect, other than, she's a legend who's sung with everybody, most famously with her family, the Staples Singers. And she's just got the most incredible voice. And she still has that. And she still has that same sunny, positive personality. So it was very inspiring and beautiful. So this is a song, it's written by her father, Pops Staples. She sings it beautifully, but I thought it was one that perhaps we might like to have a go at today. So it's called Friendship.
I think we would love to have a go at it. So why don't you teach us how it goes and we will sing right
Great.
along with you.
Lovely. I'm sat at the piano today. I'm going to play it in the key of D if anyone's playing along. So maybe we could do the first verse line by line, just to get us going. So I'll sing one line and then I'll repeat it for you. So something like this. Say what's wrong, my longtime friend. Something's bothering you. Try that. Say what's wrong, my longtime friend. Something's bothering you. Here I come. Tell me what the problem is. I'll see what I can do. Your turn. Tell me what the problem is. I'll see what I can do. My turn. There are times we disagree, but we agree more than we don't. Your turn. There are times we disagree, but we agree more than we don't. My turn. We won't always see eye to eye, but we will more than we won't. Your turn. We won't always see eye to eye, but we will more than we won't. Great. So that's the first verse. Okay so far? Lovely. Do you want to sing back all of that or just go on?
I think that we can probably just go on. What do you guys
Perfect.
think? I think it's easy to
Lovely.
pick up.
Yes, all
We're already
the
doing it, right?
expertise here. Great. So then it's on into the chorus. Let's do this line by line also. So it goes like this. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. So just be careful with that one. There's like a 2-beat gap after the word friendship. And so let's try that together. 1, 2, 3. 'Cause we got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Great. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. Try that, hardships. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. Great, my turn. We got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Your turn. We got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. My turn. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. Your turn, that bit. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. Brilliant. So we basically learned the song now. The chorus comes back a couple of times and the verse with new words sticks to pretty much the same tune. So
Let's sing the whole
here we
thing.
go from the top. Lovely. I'm loving
Let's do it.
the faces and the singing and the communication and the flute and everything looks beautiful. Okay, tiny intro. loving you. Tell me what the problem is. I'll see what I can do. There are times we disagree, but we agree more than we don't. We won't always see eye to eye, but we will more than we won't. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. Just to talk to me, my old pal of mine, if you feel that you can't go on. Don't you sweat, it's not over yet. This bond we share is strong. I've been where you are right now. You saw me through it all. I leaned on you, now you can lean on me. You bet I won't let you fall. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. We got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. Third verse. If you're out on the street, I'll take your hand. If you're hungry, I'll bring you food. If it's money you need, I've got some saved. If you're sick, I'll visit you. I've been where you are right now. You saw me through it all. I leaned on you, now you can lean on me. I won't let you fall. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. We've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. Last line. Through all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine.
Wow, Phil, you are not lying. That is the perfect song for the Daily Antidote. That is an
Isn't it a good
absolutely
song?
perfect song for
Yeah,
us. Oh,
yeah.
it's such a wonderful song. It's just the exact kind of song you can sort of sink into, and it just feels good to sing. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, yeah, really lovely. Amazing hearing Mavis sing it, in person. Nothing can compare with that. But there is a lovely version that she does with Nora Jones on YouTube. And that's the one that I kind of played over and over to learn the song, and it's so beautiful
Absolutely.
the way they do it, literally as a partnership. It's really
Mhm.
gorgeous. I really recommend. You're going to be crying, as Mavis is at the end of it. It's lovely.
Probably. Oh, I grew up listening to so much Nora Jones, so then I would really especially start crying probably because listening to Nora Jones just reminds me of being little at home with my parents, specifically
Yeah.
playing her CD whenever we were having spaghetti and meatballs for dinner because I
Nice.
decided that one of her songs just really went with spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah. Yes, she's really joined the pantheon. She sings so well with it. I really, one of the things I really like that Nora Jones is doing now are these collaborations. She does a podcast, and so she has different guests. So Mavis was one of them. All kinds of styles of musicians, and they play a couple of songs together. And I'm just really impressed the way she allows the guest to shine, and she sort of sits back but just supports. So that's a proper musician for you.
That's really lovely. So you are back home in Totnes, and how are you doing there?
Okay, it's kind of early days. I got back on Friday,
My goodness,
and
that is early days.
today is Tuesday. That's right. But it's quite hectic already because I don't know if any of you remember Matty, who came on with me once, and we taught a couple of songs together, and also
Sure do.
yes, yeah, from Germany, and also our bandmate Eva, who's from a different part of Germany. So they're around, they're somewhere around Totnes this afternoon. I was hoping we'd be coming on together, but they're only here for a very short time. And
Oh,
actually, they really wanted to go to Exeter, which is
oh,
like half an hour away. But it was today or not do it. So I said it's fine. We'll
oh,
come on
that's too
another
bad.
time. But they're here, and so we've done a couple of gigs already as a kind of trio, and we've got a big gig tomorrow night in the cinema in Totnes. So that's
Oh,
kind of the peak of this week, and
that's
then
lovely.
we're going back.
And you had a gig last night as well, right?
We were yes, it was a daytime actually.
Daytime.
Yeah, it was lunchtime gig.
Oh, wonderful.
Again, somewhere in a beautiful venue that I'd never been in before, but I'd seen it from the outside. Here in Totnes called Commune, and they were just again, talking about people who just know what to do to support you and just go the extra mile. And the people there were so helpful and supportive. Took lots of photos of us and just everything you
Oh,
want. And really,
yeah.
just so it didn't feel sometimes perhaps if you're playing somewhere I don't know, you feel like it's sort of imposing or something,
Yeah,
especially
I
if it's a public
understand.
space. But there
Of course.
they really made us feel confident and good about what we were doing.
That's so lovely. How wonderful. Well, I'm glad that you are all having what sounds like a really fun time doing gigs and spending time before they head back to Germany.
Yes.
Let's
Not to
see.
mention all the eating and drinking going on.
Oh, of
We've
course.
got, there's some big appetites.
Now, what do your German friends think of UK food?
The
UK
UK
food is
food.
contentious. What do they think of it?
UK food. Yeah, but yeah, okay. I mean, they love the UK, which is a lovely thing. They really love it.
Mm-hmm.
They come often, and they've been all over. And my impression is they really like being here. They like the things that they find in common, and they like the differences as well. So probably they're not coming for the food first and foremost, but I think they're enjoying it anyway because it's all one really. You wouldn't have one without
Absolutely. Absolutely.
the
Well, is there anything else that you have going on right now that you want to talk a little bit about?
Ooh, there's lots of things sort of bubbling.
Yeah.
But probably the main thing that I'm really enjoying that I'd be delighted if people wanted to have a glance at is the YouTube channel where I just put
Yes.
lots of stuff up, including the monthly live stream. And this month's live stream, date to be decided, but the theme is going to be friendship, and music. So I'll definitely be singing
Oh,
this song
perfect.
and some other songs around the theme of friendship and music. So if you went to the channel or you subscribe to the channel, you could find out when that will be. It'll be towards the end of the month, and that's always a lovely thing. I really enjoy the live streaming. It's kind of followed the story of the Daily Antidote in a way. It's something that I
Yeah.
started up early on in the pandemic, um, and kind of took off a little bit, and that I'm very happy to keep going now. So
Just sort of sticks with you in a way.
that's right, no escape.
No, truly. To the point where you kind of can't even imagine what you were doing before.
No, I couldn't miss it really. Yeah, in both cases. Yeah.
Well, that is all wonderful. Everybody, please be sure to go and check out Phil's YouTube channel because there's a lot of great stuff on there. And if you liked this, you're going to love all of that. What do you think? I think we should sing the whole song again. Huh?
That'd be lovely.
Everybody ready to sing again?
That'd be lovely.
And maybe I'll have a little singing guest pop up from my lap here.
Yes.
Somebody asked. His name is Pogo. Do you want to say hi? There he is.
So nice. Cool. Well, that would be lovely to have all the human and non-human guests singing along. All right, then. So let me just go back. Here we go. All right, little introduction, and then we're off. Here we go. Say what's wrong, my longtime friend. Something's bothering you. Tell me what the problem is. I'll see what I can do. There are times we disagree, but we agree more than we don't. We may always not see eye to eye, but we will more than we won't. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. We've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardships, you know that you're a friend of mine. Talk to me, old pal of mine, if you feel that you can't go on. Don't you sweat, it's not over yet. This bond we share is strong. I've been where you are right now. You saw me through it all. I leaned on you, now you can lean on me. I won't let you fall. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. With all the hardships, you know you're a friend of mine. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. Last verse, just scroll down, here it comes. If you're out on the street, I'll take your hand. If you're hungry, I'll bring you food. If it's money you need, I've got some saved. If you're sick, I'll visit you. I've been where you are right now. You saw me through it all. I leaned on you, now you can lean on me. I won't let you fall. 'Cause we've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardship, you know you're a friend of mine. We've got friendship, the kind that lasts a lifetime. Through all the hardships, you know that you're a friend of mine. Through all the hardships, you know that you're a friend of mine.
Everybody give it up. Give a big, big hand for Phil. That was beautiful. It was really, really gorgeous. What a perfect way to For some of us, start the day. For some of us, have our afternoon tea or wine for evening. So it's really, really lovely. Yes, our afternoon tea that may or may not have the tea bag in it yet, but we're getting there. Oh my
Lovely.
gosh, that was so great. Do you have any other last little things that you want to say or remind us of or promote or just anything
Oh,
like that?
just remind you that you're all fantastic. Everyone here and everyone watching later and everything is so joyful and brilliant. So that's a reminder how
Well,
great
then
you
we'll take this moment to remind you that you're fantastic. Everybody show Phil how fantastic we think he is, because we do think you are absolutely fantastic. We always love when you're on. And it's always so special when there is somebody who is one of our artists frequently, but who's also one of our daily attendants, because it's like this extra little dose of, oh, we see you singing every day, and today we get to hear you sing, and that's just so wonderful. It really, really is.
Well, it's my
Thank
pleasure.
you
I've
so
learned
much.
so much, as we all do.
Thank you so much for being here, as you always are. Thank you for sharing your travels and your music, just your wonderful, joyous spirit with us. A lovely rest of the time with your friends while they're still here. We hope everything goes really well. What did you say? Tomorrow is your next your kind
Tomorrow's
of
like
big building up to
the
it?
big gig in the cinema. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, break legs on that. It's going to be lovely and wonderful. And
Thank you.
we can't wait to hear all about it next time you're on. All
Great.
right, everybody. I think it is up that time for us to start saying, unfortunately, I know, but it's about. So first of all, everybody, give a big wave to everyone watching out there on the live streams. Thank you all so, so much for joining us. We are so very glad that you got to see this. Thank you for being here. And of course, thank you and goodbye to everybody here in the room. Thank you and goodbye to our fearless leader, Jesse, and to America. Thank you so much and goodbye to Todd. Goodbye to Susan G. Goodbye to Arlene in Berkeley, California. To Sheila, Florida. Goodbye to Pauline and Dad in Newcastle, UK. Goodbye to Julie in Ontario, Canada. To Kate in Charlottesville, Virginia. Hi to Ruth and Clive in the pub. I really am jealous. That just looks like such a fun time, right? In Stratford in the UK. Goodbye to Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Give it a big squish, a big squish. Oh my gosh. Goodbye to, there's Bob and Mabel and both Cinnamon Bears in Massachusetts. Bye to Anne in Silver Spring. Goodbye to Annette in California, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, Caroline in DC. Bye to Martha. Goodbye to Sharon. Goodbye, goodbye. There's the Curly Pop Top in Vermont, and there's one Curly Top and two Curly Tops also in Vermont, probably even in the same house, to be honest. Goodbye to Kat in Vermont. Bye to Storm in Massachusetts. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. To Luda in Victoria, BC, and goodbye to Mark as well, wherever he is. Bye to Jane in Texas, Kevin in DC with your beautiful flute. Goodbye to Delhi. Goodbye to Aloysius in Westford, Mass. Harriet in Chicago. Gary, goodbye. Goodbye to Nancy and her beautiful Irish cow. Goodbye to Leah. Bye to Hoda in BC. Moon in Alexandria, Virginia. Loriana, Kachina, and Courtney all in Vermont. Goodbye to Jamie in Victoria, BC. And I think that is everybody. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And we hope we'll see you back here again tomorrow. Everybody.